Okay, so click on it and start updating it here. So what we have here now, let's see. Please make sure you inject your private read only. It's very important. If you have watched my videos about constructor, you understand why I am doing this. So make sure you watch all my videos from the beginning of my series to this time. So let's go next. So let's go, come here, paste the words private read only. So what do we need here? Go back to your code and see. So there is an I action result index. So we need to copy this one, copy this, and what? Come to this return view and what? Oh, sure. And what? Paste it now. So now we have our what? I action. Oh, sorry, this is for privacy. We don't need for privacy. So we need to delete all this one because it's not needed. Delete all this one, we don't need them. So what we need is just to paste it here. So now we have our HTTP, our what? HTTP get for index. So what do we need again? Let's see. So that is all. So this will serve as our what? Index, our dashboard for our home controller. So you can see we have, if the user is a customer, please redirect the person to the login view and what? The account, inside the account controller. So you can see the view back, counting what the if the gender is equals to male, and also giving a count of the students if is equals to male or female. So you're going to check the count of female, check the count of male, and display it on the dashboard. So what do we need again? So let's go further. So we need to create our student controller. So just copy this student controller the same way we did here. So just under the controller, add controller and what? And paste. So make sure you delete this one because we don't need it. So let's come here and see. So let's first of all inject our what? Application DB context with its constructor. So come here, paste it here. Oh no. Yeah, come here, paste it here. Okay, so what next now? So let's see. We have to have our public action result index. So just copy this one and paste it here. Make sure you save your work. If you have not saved your work, make sure you save your work. It's very important. So what do we need here? After the index, what do we have? We need to have our create what? Student view. So this is a create action method for our students. So just come here and what? Paste it here. So this will serve as our create what? Action method for the students. That is, this will display the create form. So let's make sure you ensure it is HTTP HTTP gets. Yeah. Okay, so what do we need now? Let's go. So we'll need to have our HTTP post for the create students. So this will serve as our form. Once the student click on submit, it will hit this create action method for HTTP post. So you can see what next do we need? The edit. So we need our edit view. So you just copy it and what? Paste it here. So this will serve as our HTTP get for edit. So make sure you indicate that it's HTTP get. So what next? So this will now have we need to get our HTTP post for our edit. So you can just copy this one, the same process, paste it here after this. Okay, now we now have our edit action HTTP post. So what do we need again? Let's see. We need to have our delete what? Action. So you just copy it, come here and what? Paste it. Make sure you indicate that it is an HTTP get. So come here. So now we have our four method or five action method in our student controller. We have this index. That is the index view. That is the dashboard for the students. We have what? The create view, HTTP get. We have the create form. We have the edit view. We have the edit form. here, which is the HTTP post, and we have the what, the delete for the HTTP get. So you can see if you want to delete a student, or if a student wants to be deleted, so you can just check context.result.remove. After remove the range, remove what, the student. You have to remove the results, remove the student, and save changes. And after saving changes, redirect the person to the index of what, this controller, which is the student. So what do we need again? So after you have created our student controller, let's now create our result controller. So you can just copy this, come here, the same process, add controller, the same way, add and what, paste, and you see it has come out. So let's now import or copy our what, private read only application db context. So you can just come here, copy it, and what, paste it here. Make sure you always save your work. It's very, very important. So in the iAction results for the index, so copy everything inside here, come here, come back to this code, change this return view, and paste it. So you can see this for index for the results. So this will display the results view, that result for each of the students. So you can come here, what do we need? Create results, copy this one, paste it here after this one. So paste it here, after this, paste it here. So this will now be our create form, our create view for our results. So we need the HTTP post. So don't forget, make sure you indicate that it's HTTP what gets. So now what next? Let's have our create post, HTTP post. So just copy everything from here, copy everything from here down to here, copy it, and what, paste it. So this is our HTTP post for submitting the results. So you can see if the result or score is greater than or equal to 70, make sure that student score A, or else if the score is greater than or is equal to 60, give the person B, or else give the person C, or else give the person D, or else give the person E. Then finally, if the score does not fall between this range, please give the person F. Then add it to the result table, and we all save changes, and after saving changes, redirect the person to the index, that is the result index. So what next? Let's save our work. So let's go further. So we need our delete action, HTTP get, copy this one, and make sure you paste it here. So this is our delete what, action method for results. So save it, and let's see what we need again. So now we have created our controller and we have created our model. So what is remaining now? We have to create our view. We are building an MVC ASP.NET web application, a model, a view, and a controller. So after building the model, after building the controller, you have to what? Build the view. View is what the user will see once they open our application. What's the user you see? So what? Let's get started. The first view we have here is what? Accounts, a login view inside the account folder. The login is inside a view folder, and which is inside an account folder. So just copy this login, come here, there's a view folder, so make sure you add another folder called what? Accounts folder. And inside this account folder, right click on it and click on add view. Automatically it will show you two options. Please select empty and paste the login name there and click on add. So make sure you delete all this because we don't need it. So come here, copy everything here inside this view, and what? Paste it. So these are codes that ChatGPT has already designed for us. These are the view. These are what? The colors. This will give us the color, the better design, so that when the user or when someone sees this application, we will be thrilled that wow, this is a beautiful web application. So this serves as our login view. So what next? Let's see what we are going to create next. So you just come here, Go down. We're going to create our what? Index view for the home controller. So come here, go to Visual Studio. Inside the view folder, there is a home controller, and inside the home controller, there is an index view. So just remove everything that is here and what? Paste the one that you have copied. I think I didn't copy it very well. So just copy this and what? Paste it. So now we have our home index view. So this is our dashboard. Once you open our application or once you click on our website, it will take you to this dashboard view. So what do we need next? So let's see. Go back to our code. Let's see, go down. So we need to have our index view for our students. That is the student portal, the student dashboard. So just copy this index. So it's inside the student folder, inside the view folder. So come here. Does the view folder has a student folder? No. So come here, add a folder, a new folder, name the folder students and save. Once it's saved, right click on it, click on add and click on view and click on add, leave it at index.html and save. Make sure you delete all this one because we don't need it. So you can come here, copy this one and paste it here. So okay, so now this is our index view for our student portal. So you can save your work. You can see it's showing an error. Why? Because we have yet to reference where what do you call it? All this we are yet to reference the class. That is where this class is coming from, which is this student. These are all tables. So where is the table coming from? We are all referencing student.email. So we need to reference what? Where it's coming from. So make sure you come here and give it the right where it's coming from. So we have noni student management dot what dot models dot students. So because it's inside a student table, all this one is inside this table, student table, the first name, the gender, the department, the level. So we need to reference where it is coming from. So let's save our work. So what do we need again? Let's see what we need to create. So we need to create a create view. So this will be our create form. So let's copy this one, create form, inside a student folder, the same student folder. Right click on it, click on view and click on add. Once you click on add, click on what? Save. Automatically it will what? Give you a view. Make sure you delete this view because we don't need it. And come here, come to the code and copy everything here and paste it here. So it will display an error the same way we did. So make sure you reference where it's coming from. We have noni student management dot models dot student. So it automatically clears the error. So this is our create form. This will display a create form where we can register a student. And what are the tables in this form? We have gender, male or female. This is a drop down. We have what? First name, last name. We ask you to enter your first name, last name, gender, your department, your department. Department has a drop down of so many departments. Then from there it asks you your level, and if you are from there you require your email, and it has a button called save student. So you just click on save. So now what next? What do we need to do now? So let's go down and see what we need to do. So let's go down. So we have copied everything. So we need to have our edit what view, our edit form view. So let's copy this one and let's create the edit form.